First thing I realized when I got over here is I put those rods on backwards. That needs to go over here. So, whoop. little goof up. I'm glad I caught it before I started putting anything else together. I was looking at the pictures this morning and looking at that, and I was noticing that, yeah, I gotta fix that. All better. I got it flipped around, so it's doing a lot better. I'm gonna pop underneath. Let me show you what actually is going on in here so you can understand what actually these are and what they do, and like how that spring actually attaches. For those of you that want to know more, it's actually not that hard, but it can be a pain in the ass. And this is one of the things you definitely want to get if you have a Corvette. Knee pads. Ooh, fancy. So here is your rear spring. It actually gets mounted all the way up in here with a couple bolts on the back side and one bolt on the forward. Then this is basically like your lower control arm. They call it a strut rod. And then that other piece that has the brake mounted to it comes in here and all connects in. So it's not that complicated of a system. It's just kind of a royal pain in the butt. And like when anybody says they jack up their Corvette from the rear, you can't. Because unless you have side pipes, because the freaking exhaust runs right underneath there, because that's the only way to pass the exhaust through so you can run your duals. So I'm going to keep rocking on this. I'm going to try and get that spring mounted. It's a pain in the butt because you got to get the two bolts lined up in those holes right there. So they run right here. So it looks easy, but there's a pin on that spring, and you got to like do this magical dance and push all of those up and get the back bolt in. So yeah, it's a challenge. So currently we are road tripping to McPherson to go get the wheel joints. The ones I had weren't actually the right size. We ordered them into O'Reilly's. Evidently, I think they go to the automatic transmission. I'm not exactly positive. So we are on our way to McPherson right now to get the right parts so we can put it together. I've stopped at O'Reilly's, I stopped at Parts Inc., I stopped at Napa, stopped everywhere. We got one here from Great Bend, we got her at the shop, and we're headed to McPherson to get the other three. So let's road trip. Everything's assembled. Look at all that. Yeah, buddy. It got dark out, we got storms coming. So we're just humping, getting stuff done. Just got the brakes bled. Yep, that's right. She is back together. We will get that tested out tomorrow in the daylight and make sure she's working good. But all the new parts are up in there. Had to do a few adjustments on some brake lines and a few other things. But we will test her out tomorrow. So I love you guys, and it's pretty late and we've been out here bullshitting. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.